Good evening, viewers. You're welcome to our Integration Television Switzerland. Here, I am Donald Okunbor. So today we're going to be discussing the Nigerian Labour Party and the 2023 presidential election. Today we're going to be having with us online Mr. Ernest Ngadiba, who is the CEO of African Consultancy Stockholm, and also the chairperson of Nigerians in Diaspora in Sweden. Mr. Ernest Ngadiba, you are welcome. Happy to have you with us today.
Thank you very much. But for a point of correction, I was the chairman until about 4 months ago. So presently the ex.
President, the ex-chairman.
So the ex.
Okay, thank you for the correction. You are welcome, sir. We're really happy to have you today. And to all our viewers, we are really sorry for the we couldn't start on time. We had about 1 hour behind the schedule. Sir, we are so happy to have you today. We're going to be having some discussions. As you know, we're having a lot of new awakening back home in Nigeria, considering the upcoming presidential election. Sir, my first question is that what kind of role do you think Nigerians in diaspora should be playing to ensure a more free and fair elections back home?
Yeah, thank you for the question. It has been, if I could update you a little bit, the Nigerians in diaspora, Europe, and worldwide have been making the moves for our voting right for the past more than 2 years now. It has passed through some of the readings in the House and the Senate, but due to some bottlenecks, it's still not through. In view of that, we cannot keep our hands crossed, and we will be figuring out how do we contribute or how do we influence voting at home through our families. And so with the present situation at hand, and the movement of Okunbor getting stronger and stronger, he's been the first presidential candidate ever to reach out to the diaspora in the way he's doing. I think we could do much more to support, and that is just like gingering our family members at home and friends to vote. They like to, not because we want to influence them to vote for him for any special reason, but we think he is the best candidate among who is the people contesting right now. So that's what we can do for now.
Wow, very good. Thank you very much, sir. It is very clear, because considering the contributions Nigerians in diaspora are really adding to the betterment of Nigeria, it definitely will be a very good thing if one day we are able to cast our votes for our desired candidates back home. Sir, with regards to religion, notwithstanding, we all know what is going on in other political parties. It's like religion is going to be a very concerned issue in this election. Now, how should we ensure religion doesn't divide us during this election and even after the elections?
Yeah, that is a very critical question. It has been in our could I say, system for so long now that it has been a dividing factor among the Nigerians and the Nigerian politicians. And like you could see, the parties are trying to balance it up, picking one from one religion and picking the next from the next religion, just to be able to get that grip on that. It's something that has been in our system for a while, but it shouldn't be. But having been said, we can't do much at this critical time. It will play a good role depending on what happens after the election. From now, the parties have tried to balance it up with some lapses here and there. But when the election is come and gone, and we have a new regime, the way the regime balances the equation of sharing the national roads, sharing the appointments, and using the critical people, not looking at their religion, but looking at their performance, that will maybe gradually erase that notion. But not until the political parties or the present regimes of each time could try to use that advantage. But otherwise, it will see play that dangerous role is being played.
Wow, thank you very much. That's very true. No doubt, religion and ethnicity are definitely going to play a very critical role in this election. Should we be bothered about security disrupting 2023 election, or maybe sudden postponement due to insecurity and other things? Should we be very concerned that, well, many people might be so scared to go to the polling booth to vote due to security reasons? What do you think the present administration should be doing to ensure a very free, peaceful, and fair elections?
Yeah, they should. Like I think they have said to the INEC and the rest of the people organizing the election that there should be freedom and everything should be made possible. But I have equally found it to be worrisome the way it has not even started. There is already threat and what could I say, panicking,
the tensions.
The tension, creating a higher tension to scare people away.
To scare people away.
But I don't see it really working smoothly because the people are determined. You know, I like following African history and politics. We remember in the 60s before the independence, the Africans were fighting against the Europeans on the right and say, then they put up all their effort and strength to do it. But now, we are left on our own, we are now fighting ourselves. So that is the difference. So until we start to realize that we stop fighting ourselves because it's for our own good, we come abroad and enjoy the facilities. These things are the dedication of the people living there. If Nigerians are not dedicated, Nigeria will not change. Even if you give us all the money at the IMF bank account, it will make no difference.
That's very true. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, many Nigerians really want Peter Obi to become our next president. Why is it so important that Peter Obi wins this election or becomes our next president?
Well, I think, or could I say, when you have something to pick from, you have to pick from the box you have. From the people present, Peter Obi is the only person that has a track record. When you apply for a job, you write your CV. The CV shows where you have worked and what you have done there.
Exactly.
And the rest of them have not been a president before, so they don't have a CV. Peter Obi has been a governor, although the other one has been a governor, but his CV cannot match the CV of Peter Obi. That counts 1,000 times for Peter Obi's success, and that is why people want him. Okay, let me give you an example. The rest politicians or candidates, they keep saying, vote for us, I will change this. They are not specific about what they're changing. They have not said one single word to prove what they need to do. But Peter Obi is making references, giving you an example, going around looking for help and ideas to do the job when he's in power. The rest of them are sitting on their ass wherever they are and not even making any research. They feel what is going on in the country, they will continue from there, which means they have no plans or idea to make it better. We're going to be at the same holding, possibly worse than that. So that makes a very big difference. It's not because he's this or that, but he has proven that he has a plan. He has an architectural design to rebuild Nigeria, which the rest don't have. If they have not offered it, they have not shown it to us. So that is my strongest point to support Peter. And he has picked a vice that is even wonderful. I've never known there are still few Nigerians look like him still around.
Wow, interesting. To all our viewers viewing this program, please, if you want to share, please share this video. We are on Twitter, Facebook, also on Instagram and YouTube. Please feel free to share this program. Sir, that takes me to the next question. It is really baffling to see how Peter Obi is really progressing in terms of the campaign. even though INEC is yet to give the contestants go ahead to campaign. What is Peter Obi doing differently that is making him to dwarf other contestants?
Yeah, I think it is his charisma and his person. He's reaching out to the grassroots. He's reaching out to the common man. And that makes a difference. You see him walking around, talking to people, one-to-one, greeting people. And each time the pressmen confront him with questions, he does not mumble. He does not think about what to say. He flows. He answers you. Where he's not sure, he refers you to somewhere. And even another interesting thing about him is, I've never seen him like other political opponents attacking their opponents and their opponents attacking back. He has always made reference to, look at what I did. I did not do this. He will even do only his. So that makes a very difference. He never attacks you back.
And you could even go and verify.
Yeah, he refers you to his CV to check it out. And he never says any bad word to anybody. That is unique. It has never happened in Nigerian history of politics. Thank you.
Wow. Interesting. Now that the registration is over, and what do you think those who are really willing to see Peter Obi become the president, what do you think they should be doing now that the registration is over?
Yeah. I didn't get you very right.
Yeah, I said now that the registration, INEC, they are already done with the registration, and we had over 90 million Nigerians who registered. So, and among these 90 million, we have over 70% who are youths. So, what do you think these registered Nigerians should be doing to ensure that the candidates of their own choice emerge as the next president?
Yeah, apart from getting their PVC and getting ready to vote, make the proximity to their voting polling stations okay for them, that makes it comfortable, that they don't walk a long distance to do that. Apart from that, the next thing is to try to convince their friends and families to vote. Not because of it. The interesting thing is that he's not sharing money. So we cannot even say he gave me 50,000, that's what I vote. We are all doing it because we want to see the future of our kids. We want to be alive to see our kids run around in that same Nigeria we used to do. So for that, the pain is crossing across the religious boundaries, the tribalistic boundaries, and everybody is really sick. We are all scared that many of the diasporas might just throw away their passport if nothing different happens.
Wow, interesting. Thank you very much. And sir, we're also having some fears in some quarters in the country that, well, people are saying Peter Obi will definitely win this election, but there are some worried that they might not give him the keys to Aso Rock, even if he wins, because we have seen it happen before with Abiola. Do you think Nigeria might likely experience such a situation in this election?
Yeah, let me believe we have crossed that level. If it happens, it will be very, very unfortunate and sad. But if that anything should go wrong, it will go wrong before that point. But if election is conducted and is announced and he wins, I think they will not likely do that. They will not. I don't think Nigeria has gone so bad. We will still expect some level of sanity because it's a universal thing and the whole world is watching. So I don't think they will do that. But I'm only worried what will happen before that. But otherwise, we leave everything to God.
Wow, we hope that doesn't happen. Now, if Peter Obi becomes the president in 2023, what do you think should be the most critical decision he should take? I mean, his number one decision as the new Nigerian president. We know we have a lot of problems, but some problems are more critical than some. So, to you, sir, what do you think should be the number one problem he should tackle?
Number one from day one is the security. If you could take care of that, take command of as chief of staff of the unit, commander-in-chief, take control and direct the security in certain insanity. That should be the first. And the next thing is to reach out to his opponents in a way to see it as he's not a war, he's not taking over their supremacy in political circle. Let them realize that we are doing this thing for our future and for our country, and come back and be partners to continue to serve the country as in the slightest way they could out of pride. Let us work together, because that country, let me give you an example. Formerly, when there was real NEPA working, and there was what you could give, they run your pipe from your house to the general water point and get water. It costs you less to build a house. Now, when you are building the house, you are making double the budget. The budget for building the house is less than the budget of securing listed generator or solar panel or water borehole, whatever. So now the cost of building has tripled, and the percentage of the increment in percentage is just due to inequality in the unavailability of the common things that the country needs, like water and electricity. So if all should work together, even the rich men, their money will be they will have more left over because they will spend less to even build the same house. So that is where all those narratives should come in, and people should understand that making the country better is good both for the poor man and for the rich man. You will spend less money and get that luxurious and have left over to play around. Then you spend more money and have less to play around. If your budget is constant, except when it's fluid, if you are sharing money with otherwise. But on a normal basis, where your income is definite, you will have more money left over if you spend less in building that house.
Wow, thank you very much, sir. I'm asking the last question now. We really thank you for your time. Considering that he nominated Yusuf Dati from Kaduna as his VP, do you think the Northerners will buy into Peter Obi's ticket to become the president? I mean, what do you think are the challenges Peter Obi is more likely to face in the North?
Yeah, the vice president is a humble man, and from his records and his approach to, I think the well-meaning Northerners will not fall for that game. They will still vote for him because of him. Because being the vice, he will equally bring Obi's interest to the North. And already from my observation, not trying to be parochial this time, from my observation, Obi is even willing to develop the North and make them happy. Because he made a comment that remember the groundnut pyramids, the North still have things to offer to that economy. Let's leave only little. So, I don't think that will really matter now, because even the North and the South, they are hungry in the same, almost in the same level. So everybody wants to go for much, and the way use. I think the narratives have changed, the feeling has changed, the people have stood up for their right. You know, Kenneth Kaunda once said, when people see a cause and find honor and glory in such cause, there is nothing that deters them from going for it. That is the point where Nigeria is now.
Wow, interesting. Thank you very much, Mr. Ernest Ngadiba. We are very happy to have you. And to all our viewers, please feel free to share this broadcast. We are on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So thank you very much for your time, and God bless.
Thank you.